get my jam on. Good evening, y'all. Thank you for joining me tonight on The Daily Mix. I'm your host, Gina Cheatham, aka The Clever Connoisseur, your budget-friendly luxury lifestyle specialist. Yes, that's me. And look, looks like spring has finally arrived, which is why I wore my beautiful yellow so I could bring in some beautiful sunshiny vibes. This past weekend, the skies were beautiful. They were highs of 50 to 60 degrees, and everyone around St. Louis was out and about enjoying the weather. And I spent the weekend at the driving range, hitting a few balls, trying to swing the dust off that gathered over the winter. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to work a little harder. And I attended an amazing concert featuring Leela James, Raheem Devon, and Lettucey. Yes, if you were there, you know it was a great show. Well, enough about that. St. Louis, you know what time it is. It's time for us to get in the mix. Yes. So again, you know, I decided to wear my warm weather, sunshiny clothes and colors today. I'm feeling it. No, seriously, okay. Now is the perfect time to get fit and start your workout routine, especially outdoors. If you can't get outside though, you can always exercise in the comfort of your home or at a local gym. No matter where you decide to get it in, the STL TV team just wants to make sure you take care of yourself. So here are 5 calorie-burning workout moves from Pop Sugar that you can do anywhere. The park, your living room, the basketball court, even at work, at your desk. So long as you just do it, take a look and try them out. Now those don't look too hard to do. It might wear you out a little bit, but it's not too hard. Besides, it's time for me to strengthen, tone, and enhance my beauty from the inside out. And you know what they say, once you get it right, keep it tight. So, tonight I'm talking to the men, yes ladies, the men, because we all know there's nothing more attractive than a well-dressed, good-smelling man. So listen up, men, this is for you. If chic attire is your thing, then you must check out Bespoke Couture, a design house for menswear owned by twins Mark and Marlon Austin. The brothers started producing handmade ties in the 90s as a part-time hobby, but soon developed a solid client base. They opened their first boutique in 1996 and used this opportunity as a launching pad to travel North America, consulting and designing clothing and apparel for some of the top entertainers, athletes, businessmen, and bankers. Bespoke Couture offers custom handmade clothing for men, including dress shirts, trousers, neckwear, sport coats, suits, outerwear, trousers, sweaters, tuxedos, and dress shoes. Entrepreneurs and fashion moguls, the brothers have been in business for 22 years, serving private clients and wholesale accounts from all over the world. Each of their garments are handmade in Italy and are completely bespoke or custom made to each customer's individual measurements. To learn more about the Austin brothers, visit their website at bespokecouture.net or check them out on Tumblr, Facebook, or Twitter. They work with customers by appointment only, so if you want to order their custom-made menswear, contact them at 314-862-7338. STL TV wants to give everyone the opportunity to shine like the stars that they are. So if you're a local designer, boutique owner, beauty buff, or fashion industry expert, or you know someone who is and want to see them get their day in the spotlight, tell us about them. Send us an email and picture to stylespotlight@stltv.net. Now, speaking of the spotlight, you know what time it is. It's time to celebrate our city and the people that call it home. You know we love to celebrate the STL, especially those who are doing great things. So all of you at home, right now, let's take a moment to say, happy birthday to ya. Okay, I still can't sing, but STL TV wants to celebrate you. A big happy birthday shout out goes to St. Louis City Treasurer Tashara Jones. Happy birthday, Tashara. And happy 18th birthday, Jalen Ray. And Caprice Foster, I hope you're enjoying your birthday. And same to you, Harvey Price, happy birthday. We hope all of you enjoy your birthdays, and you know how much we appreciate each and every one of you. In fact, go ahead and record your own 30-second shout out for a birthday, anniversary, or other special occasion, then send it to us here to you at stltv.net. Just make sure you submit it at least 24 hours before the special day, and we'll put it on the air. And speaking of style, spotlight, and attire, a couple of weeks ago I went to the Munganast Lexus Gents St. Louis Men's Designer Showcase. And from the red carpet to the local fashionistas and socialites, the fashions, food, models, and men's lounge, it was an event to remember. Planned and coordinated and hosted by none other than Dwight Carter of Brainchild Events, the showcase brought together menswear designers from across the country and connected them with local shoppers, retailers, and the press. This was the first all-menswear independent designer fashion show in St. Louis. The designers included Paul Gibson, Christian Michael, Jamal Mayers, and Shan Keith, both from St. Louis. You might remember Paulie Gibson from America's Next Top Model. He's gone on to show in both LA, Cincinnati, as well as the Phoenix Fashion Week. And designers of Lindbergh also showed, and in case you didn't know, they recently opened their first retail location in Chesterfield Mall. And designer Jamal Mayers, you might recognize the name, the once professional ice hockey forward with National Hockey League. Well, this was his first show and launch of his collection, Champagne and Caviar Bespoke. Last but not least, our hometown favorite designer, Mr. Shan Keith, who competed on the Project Runway spinoff, Under the Gun. He also participated, and I'm happy to announce that he will be featuring a pop-up shop selling some of his merchandise straight from the runway here in the near future. And absolutely, you must check out the next Brainchild event on April 3rd. It's a tribute to Fishbone. Yes, you remember that 80s band? Well, they're back, and it will be held at the Ready Room. Well, if you're planning on purchasing some of those pieces from Bespoke Couture, you're going to need some coins and therefore a J-O-B. Do you need one, or do you know someone who does? Well, thanks to Slate, there are plenty of employment opportunities across the region, and now is the perfect time to look. Hey, you never know, you might find your dream position. Here are a few of the hot jobs this week. Sales account manager with McKesson, pricing analyst with Quest Diagnostics, digital engagement manager with Proficient. Now that sounds like an exciting position. These aren't the only job vacancies though. There are several in and around our area. Slate has thousands of job listings. To find more, you need to go online to jobs.mo.gov. Now, to celebrate your new job or promotion, or just do something different and out of the ordinary, you want to have a brunch bash with your family and friends. Yep, my favorite meal of the week. I told you about one of my favorites about a week ago, Jack's Cafe. What I love most is their bottomless mimosas. And now that the weather's broken and you can sit out and enjoy your meal, here are a few other fun and delicious options from my favorite places here in St. Louis. Now, starting with Rooster. It's a European-style urban cafe specializing in crepes, sandwiches, and brunch items, along with a unique selection of coffee. It's been voted Best Breakfast in Missouri, as well as Best Crepes, Bloody Marys, and Brunch in the St. Louis area, with locations both downtown and on South Grand. And then you have Local Harvest Cafe and Catering. Now, it's a vegan restaurant featuring grits and chorizo with vegetarian versions of classics like biscuits and gravy. It has won Best Brunch Awards from the St. Louis Post-Dispatch, the Riverfront Times, and Alive magazine in 2014. And one of my very favorites, The Melt, which features waffles as their main menu item along with cocktails, beer, and coffee. On the menu are bacon waffle fries with gluten-free and vegan waffle options. Now, doesn't that make you hungry? You know, honestly, I could eat breakfast food every day, all day, but that's just me. Well, and if you're looking for a few fun things to do after you finish having that brunch, here's a few things I think you might want to check out this weekend. Now, we've got the March Mofo Mania at Butterfly House at 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. Tuesdays through Sundays. And then we have the Jerry Springer, the Opera at Washington University at Thursdays through Saturdays at 8 p.m. until March 28th. And last but not least is Invisible No More, proclaiming our visibility at the Missouri History Museum on March 15th from 4 to 6 p.m. For more information, visit their websites listed on the screen. Now, y'all know what time it is, and before we say goodbye, you know, we have to jabber with Gina. It's your moment to ask me anything you want to know about fashion, food, travel, or lifestyle. And tonight, I'm responding to Adrienne H. She wrote in and said, "Hey Gina, you always look so cute and fashionable, but I want to know where can I find some cute plus-size fashions that won't break the bank?" Well, let me start by saying thank you so much for the compliment, Adrienne. I really appreciate your support. And now, to answer your question, there are two places I highly recommend. Torrid, which is owned by Hot Topics. It's an American retail chain that offers plus-size clothing and accessories for women and teenage girls, sizes 12 to 28. Yes, they have a lot of cute stuff. It's very edgy, very on trend right now this season. But if you want to step it up a little bit, I would recommend Ashley Stewart, the premier plus-size fashion retailer, which offers a trendy mix of plus-size clothing for women. Ashley Stewart sells trendy clothing, but it's a little bit more business, and they have accessories and shoes that are moderately priced and well constructed. Thank you, Adrienne, for the great question. Every woman, no matter her size, her shape, or her pocketbook, wants to look her very best and get her sexy on. At least I do. Well, if you have any more questions, send them to me at jabberwithgina@stltv.net, and I'll show and tell you how to get the most bang for your buck. You know by now that a girl gets excited over great clothing and a super price. I'm just saying, there's something about it that just does it for me. Well, as you know, I love everything concerning fashion, food, lifestyle. I live for it. It gives me life. Yes. And on that note, it's time for me to say goodbye. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And until next time, live the high life for low cost and keep your coins in your purse.